A few years ago, one of our members died, and he had made it his regular practice to keep a blessings notebook. Now, I don't think it was a daily practice, but on a regular interval, he would take a moment to record some of the experiences or people that had made his day bright and happy, for which he was deeply thankful to God. After his death, I had the privilege from the family to look through some of the many spiral-bound notebooks in which he kept his blessings notebooks, his notes. And I was taken back how many people from the congregation and even my own interactions with him were included in his notes. It was a blessing to read about what had so filled his heart with joy. I was inspired by what I saw, and even though I had kept a sporadic record of such blessings, I became even more intentional about keeping notes throughout my week in which I was thankful to God for, what had happened. My own blessings book started back in February of 2018 and has continued on to this day. It has included highlights from family life, as Molly and Matthew found their spouses and got married, congregational life, like, the Deep and Wide campaign, and even our Project 320 of today. As you can see, from the year 2018 until today, we've weathered many events like the pandemic and national events, along with, moving personally from the house that we had lived in for almost 28 years. The record of events is slightly different than a journal or diary. It's a record of things that I have lifted up to God in thanksgiving. It is moving to go back in time and see the blessings and remember them all over again. I present this spiritual practice of giving thanks and recording it as something that might also bless you. No one's too old or too young or too busy or too mundane to take up this simple practice of recording 3 to 5 or however many items that you desire and bring them before the Lord in thanksgiving. This practice has also changed over time for me. It's included now writing out my prayers in greater length. Now, of course, I pray throughout the day, but taking some time to also write out those prayers has been a great benefit to me personally and emotionally, spiritually. It seems that whatever I have written out is often then released from my heart, and the burden is so much lighter to carry. So I make it a point not to keep those prayers around, but I destroy them at the end of each day, since they are part of a very intimate conversation between myself and the Lord. And no one else really has the proper context to listen in and what was written and then understand, why would you say that? Well, if you have never tried anything like this before, or if you have and you just need a little encouragement to start again, I would like to say that such a practice has been an enormous blessing to me. It is a practice that, I wouldn't want to live now without doing. Well, with that in mind, blessings on your weekend. Hope to see you all in Bible study and in worship.